such a sham. That's non-belief. If only I could somehow make her love me for my own sake, and not just love a handsome ass is all I ever ask. It's
悲しい歌声聞こえましたか。今ご覧になったのが怪人、オペラ座の怪人です。パリの中心にある世界一大きなこの広大なオペラハウスに彼は住んでいます。この建物は17階建て、うち5階が地下です。そしてこの一番下には秘密の池があります。驚くべきはそれだけではありません。階段や廊下、秘密の通路、エレベーター、はしご、縦穴、ダストシュート、これらが全てつながっていて、2000以上ものドアに通じ、信じられないような迷路になっているんです。従業員は1000人以上、まるで途方もなく大きい蜂の巣かアリの巣のようです。そしてこの地下奥深くの秘密の場所に怪人が住み着いています。邪悪で恐ろしいけれども寂しく悲しい怪人が、彼自身のことについて言えば、さっきお聞きになったように素晴らしい歌手であり、あるオペラ歌手に恋しています。ほら聞こえるでしょう。ここは1900年のパリ。私は誰か。私がオペラ座の怪人なのですって。いいえ、違います。私はシャーバス・ダリウス。ここではペルシャ人と呼ばれています。私がペルシャ、今のイラン生まれだからです。そう、私はこの謎のミストオペラハウスを自由に出入りできるペルシャ人。近頃ここでは異様な恐ろしい出来事が起こっています。さてここに偉大な貴婦人であり素晴らしい歌手ではあるのですが、高慢でわがままな女性ラ・カルロッタがいます。彼女は不気味な赤で書かれた手紙を受け取ったところでした。その手紙には、今夜ファウストのオペラでマルガリータ役を演じたがならない、その代わりあまり名の知られていないコーラスガールのクリスティーン・ダーにその役をしようという内容が書いてありました。彼女はその要求を激しく拒否します。結果として彼女は間一髪のところで死を免れます。 今彼女は白いバラを受け取りました。不思議な匂いのするそのバラのせいで彼女はひどい頭痛に悩まされ、今夜の舞台に立つことができなくなりました。そしてその手紙の要求通りにクリスティーン・ダーエが今夜の舞台に立つことになったのです。マルガリータを演じる彼女は素晴らしい歌を歌えて観客を魅了し、公演は大成功されました。しかしクリスティーンは今までほとんど歌のレッスンを受けたことがなかったんです。そして今オペラ座の怪人の噂がちらほら聞かれるようになりました。
Oh, it's a ghost. It's the opera ghost. The phantom. Yes, the phantom of the opera. The phantom. How terrible. Is it a suicide? It looks like a suicide. But I think it's a murder. And the phantom did it.
Juliet, what are those two girls chattering about? They are disturbing my peace of mind. Tell them to be quiet. How can I perform at my best when these stupid dancing girls rush about like kindergarten children? They have no idea about the meaning of great art like mine.
Get ready, boss, boy! The cold ballet! 7 minutes ago! Take that to the other side! You idiot! Out! Bring down the forest right now! Step up the 2-inch bushes and boulders! Look sharp there! Where is that scene shifter? Chief scene shifter Joseph Bouquet! Where is he? Where is Bouquet? Fetch him! Where is he?
Please, madam. These two dancing girls have had something terrible. Oh.
Well, what is it? What's your names, girls?
Miss Julie, madam. My mother's in charge of box number 5.
I don't want to know what your mother's in charge of. You?
Ceci Jam, Madame La Soleil.
And what is this terrible thing you've had?
Joseph Bouquet, madam. He's...
Joseph Bouquet, the chief scene shifter. What's the matter with him?
They say he's committed suicide, madam. He's been found hanging from a rope.
Hanging from a rope? Joseph Bouquet! Dead? Where?
In the meditation shaft, down at the third stair level.
Suicide?
It looks like a suicide, madam. But I think it's a murder. And I think the phantom did it.
The phantom! The phantom! Oh! seen this evening?
I heard the Persian say he'd seen him.
Where?
Somewhere up there, madam. Up in the flight, he said.
And you say Monsieur Bouquet was murdered, but why?
It's because of the box.
Because of the box. What do you mean?
Box number 5. It's his own box, specially reserved for his own use, on the right side of the auditorium, over there. But someone else has been using that box tonight. The new manager.
What's all this about? What's the matter?
The phantom's been to work again, Monsieur. There's been a murder.
Murder?
Or suicide, something horrible.
What's this? Who?
Your chief scene shifter, Joseph Bouquet.
Bouquet. Murdered? Impossible. Where?
Down the ventilation shaft, sir.
Who found him?
Phantom.
Huh?
Phantom, the fireman, sir.
Pampan? Where is he? Fetch him here immediately. Fireman Pampan!
Here he comes, sir. Here he comes, sir.
Now, Pampan, what's this about Bouquet? Is he dead?
Dead, sir. Hanged. Down the ventilation shaft.
Did you find him? When?
Just 10 minutes ago, sir.
What were you doing down there?
I saw the rope going down, sir, and something swinging on the end of it. So I went down to see what it was. I found Bouquet, sir, strangled. A ghastly sight, sir.
Didn't you cut the rope and try to save him?
Yes, sir. But it was obvious he was dead, sir. I came right back here to report it. Then I thought I'd better go down again, sir. So I went down and
what?
the body wasn't there, sir. It's gone. Disappeared. No sign of Bouquet, sir.
It's the phantom! The opera's ghost has straightened Jane! Oh, how can I possibly dance tonight? How can I possibly make my speech at the welcome party tonight? I'm overwhelmed by terror.
The Count shouted.
The Count's younger brother, Viscount Leo de Chagny. Isn't he handsome?
They are both handsome, but the Count looks much older than his brother.
20 years older. Leo's his baby brother. I think he's in love with Christine Dyer, who sang so beautifully tonight.
Here you are, Leon, backstage at the Paris Opera for the first time. Backstage at the opera. What a fascinating place it is, like a dream world. And here you can make your dream come true. I'll ask the way to the dressing room of Christine Dyer. Christine Dyer. I can't wait to be with her again.
You there. Which is the way to Christine Dyer's dressing room? My younger brother, the Viscount, which is to meet her.
This way, sir. She is somewhat exhausted, sir. She has just got an outstanding success in the role of Margarita.
I saw it. Yes, it was divine. A performance out of this world. Ah, Christine Dyer.
The part is usually played by La Carlotta. Why wasn't she in the role tonight?
La Carlotta is not well this evening, sir. Rosa!
Yes, okay.
How is your mistress, La Carlotta?
She stayed at home, sir. She said she had a terrible headache and couldn't perform.
Is her illness serious?
I didn't think so, sir. She looked a bit pale, but that's all. She didn't look really ill.
Please convey my sympathy to her. And now, where is Madame Lasorelli? I have brought her bouquet.
Oh, a bouquet of flowers. Ooh.
What's the matter?
Nothing, sir. Just. Rosa! Find Christine Dye's maiden. Bring her here.
Sam, sir. I'll fetch her at once.
And La Sorelli is over here, sir. She's just about to go on stage for her ballet number.
Oh, the divine Lasorelli. Madam, I pray you as a small token of my profound respect and everlasting affection. Receive from my hand this freshly cut bouquet.
Bouquet! But how horrible!
Madam, my dear, what is the matter?
There's been a tragedy, sir. A death in the opera house. The chief shifter, sir. Joseph Bouquet.
Oh, bouquet. How unfortunate.
The phantom! The phantom of the opera!
悲劇のところの前ブーケが花束を意味するブーケとなしたなんてなんと言いくらかるのでしょう。道具市民の女性ブーケは通気表から首をつっているところが発見されました。明らかに自殺です。しかし皆怪人に殺されたんだと思っているのです。シャイニー伯爵はラ・ソレリに会いに舞台裏にやってきました。彼はソレリに熱を上げた。そして伯爵に連れてこられた弟のラールの方は幼なじみのクリスティーン・ラーに会いたいと思っていました。クリスティーンは今夜の出し物悪魔に心を打った男の話ブローのオペラファウストのマルガリータ役で素晴らしい成功を収めたのです。彼女は今自分の楽屋にいます。あそこです。クリスティーンは突然病気になった人気歌手のラ・カルロッタの代役として歌ったのです。今夜の彼女の歌声は以前と比べて何千倍も優雅で美しくまるで天使のようでした。歌を聴いていた誰もが驚きを隠せませんでした。何しろ彼女は今まで一度も歌のレッスンを受けたことがないと思われていたのですから。彼女は今楽屋で疲れ果てていました。
Our heart, it seems, is a little overstream. Our hearts, our performance tonight has.
That's right, sir. It's wore her out. She usually sings the part of Shirley, sir. A young boy in love with Margarita. But tonight, she took over the main role from La Carlotte, the prima donna. Who's not well, sir?
No doubt, the unaccustomed effort has overtaxed our nervous system. She needs rest and quiet.
Who knocks? Who is it? Is it he? Is it him? The edge? The edge?
Relax, there. No one shall disturb you.
Who is it, then? Who's there?
I would like to speak to Mademoiselle Christine Dye, if you please.
What name shall I say, sir?
I am Viscount Raoul de Chagny, the brother of Count Philippe de Chagny.
Monsieur, who are you?
Mademoiselle, I am the little boy who ran into the sea to rescue your silk scarf. Mademoiselle Dai, I see that you do not recognize me. Allow me to speak to you in private.
When I'm feeling better, if you don't mind. You are very kind. I
think it would be better if you were to leave, sir. Allow me to attend to the lady.
I'm not here now! Thank you, Doctor. I should like to be alone. Please leave me. I feel very restless this evening.
I wish you improved health, mademoiselle. She is not herself tonight, sir. She is usually more gentle.
Suzanne! Leave those flowers now. Didn't you hear me? I wish to be alone!
I am very sorry, mademoiselle. I didn't mean any offense. I was just doing the flowers.
Leave them!
It's no use waiting there, sir. She won't see anyone. She's in one of her moods.
Moose?
Yes, she's very changeable, sir. Especially these last few weeks. Sometimes she's very sharp with me. Other times, quite worn out. She used to be so sweet and gentle. I think you'd better leave, sir.
No, I'll wait here till she comes out.
Please yourself, sir.
If only you would love me for what I am.
Is it you?
It's all I am.
My spirit longs to be with you. Is it you?
It is I. Oh, Christine, you must love me. You must. You must.
How can you say such a thing when you know that I sing only for you?
I cannot survive without your love.
I gave you everything.
And now, do you feel weary after your great effort?
Tonight, I gave you my entire soul. I sunk away my whole heart and set it light towards you. And now, I feel as if my spirit has abandoned my body.
Your spirit is beautiful thing, Christine. And I thank you for it. No king has ever received a gift so precious. Even the angels wept tonight. But you must love me, Christine. You must love me for my own sake for what I am.
I do love you, for it is you who have taught me how to sing like an angel.
Love me forever, and all will be well. If only you would love me for what I am. Who is hiding in here? Come out and show yourself! Why are you hiding? I know you're here somewhere. I heard your voice. You shan't leave this room until I permit you. If you don't answer me, you're a coward. But I'll soon put you to shame. What? No one here? Am I going mad? Who was it I heard talking in here? A man's voice. Christine Dyer is in love with a man, but I want her to love me.
オペラ座の怪人とクリスティーン・ダーの不可解な関係です。ラールはクリスティーンの楽屋に誰もいなかったと信じられませんでした。自分は夢を見ているのか、あるいは気がおかしくなってしまったのかと思っていました。さてこれから盛大なパーティーが開かれようとしています。このパリオペラハウスの10周年記念と新しく就任した支配人アルマン・モーシャルマン氏とガブリエル・ポリニー氏を歓迎するパーティーです。2人は怪人のことは何も知りません。たとえ知ったとしても信じようとはしないでしょう。しかしパリオペラハウスではこれから皆さんもご覧になるようにまだまだ奇妙な事件が起こり続けるんです。
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight is an especially memorable occasion in the history of the Paris Opera. Not only is today the 10th anniversary of the opening of this magnificent theater, it is also the day when our two new managers lead a world-famous establishment into the second decade of its existence. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to present you with the new Paris Opera managers, Monsieur Armand Moncharmin and Gabriel Pollini. And now, our principal dancer, the one and only, the divine, the supreme Baltic performer, La Solari, will deliver her welcome speech for the new managers. Madame La Solari, thank you.
It is my unspeakably profound pleasure and outstandingly magnificent honor to be standing here
My dear friends! What a delightful surprise! What brilliant imagination! A most wonderful idea to create this most melodramatic figure to entertain us this evening. The Phantom of the Opera Star! Absolute perfection! Shall we give the Phantom a drink? Here, sir. Take my glass. Your health, sir! My dear Gabrielle, what a hilarious way to begin our reign as kings of the Paris Opera. Don't you agree?
A most original impersonation, my young man. Our warm-hearted troupe of players, our singers and dancers, our stage hands and theater workers have shown us their devotion and love. My dear friends of the Paris Opera, our heartfelt thanks. Good health and happiness and everlasting success to you all. Cheers!
Cheers! Cheers! Do you mean to tell me that the Phantom of the Opera is real ghost?
That's what everyone thinks, sir. You mean that my bird that we've just seen is a ghost? No one knows who it is, sir. He is a mystery. That's why everyone calls him the Phantom.
Don't make me laugh, Remy. Phantoms don't exist in this modern world. It's a joke, isn't it? And a very good joke, too.
Brilliant! I've never laughed so much in my life before. A very clever piece of entertainment. Whose idea was it?
I always enjoy a good joke.
Gentlemen, my dear sirs, it wasn't a joke.
You mean...
I don't understand, Remy. Not a joke? I think I'd better explain, sir. If you would kindly come into the office, I will try to make the matter more clear to you. Well, Remy, what have you to tell us? As you know, I have been secretary to the managers since the opera house opened. I know almost everything that goes on here, and I must tell you, there are very strange goings-on.
Strange goings-on? Is that why the previous managers resigned?
Quite possibly. They were almost exhausted, sir. This phantom had been causing them a great deal of anxiety. They couldn't stand it any longer. No one told us about this. They didn't dare to, sir. Everyone's terrified of the phantom. They are afraid he may strike again.
So you really think he did murder that scene shifter Joseph, Bouquet?
There's no doubt about it, sir. The phantom is an evil monster.
he has a complete control over the Paris Opera. Look here, gentlemen.
What's that?
This is the contract made out by the owners of the opera house for the previous managers, sir. The same term will apply to you two gentlemen also. Now, look at this last page here.
Why is this last paragraph in red ink?
It's not ink, sir. It's blood.
Blood?
How grotesque! It's very difficult to read.
It was written by the Phantom, sir, using human blood.
His own blood, I suppose.
The previous manager said so. Allow me to read it, sir. In addition to the above terms, you are to pay the opera ghost an allowance of 20,000 francs per month. And finally, you are required to ensure the box number 5 is kept free at all times for the exclusive use of the opera ghost.
Box number 5. There!
That where we sat this evening during the opera.
But maybe it's why the Phantom is angry.
We decided to sit in that box because it was empty.
Not knowing it was reserved for the Phantom.
But this is ridiculous. It's like some sort of comedy. What right does this Phantom have to reserve a box for himself?
Has he ever been seen using the box?
No one has ever seen him there, but...
You see? It's just a Pascal joke.
No, sir. But, sir, there have been clear signs the Phantom has actually been in the box.
What signs?
The bookkeeper knows everything. Shall I fetch her, gentlemen?
Immediately. We must get to the bottom of this foolish joke.
It's more like a mystery, man, if you ask me.
Mystery or joke? It's nonsense either way. If that box remains empty night after night, the opera house is losing money. And 20,000 francs per month. It's preposterous.
Yes, we do have to think of the finances, but it's all very strange.
Which is the box keeper?
I'm fine.
I am the keeper of box number 5. Sir, Madame Jiri.
Then, who is this fellow?
I'm fireman.
This is Pampan, sir. Found the fire officer, sir.
Fireman Pampan, gentlemen.
I brought him here because he is one of the opera house workers who says he has seen the Phantom. He is also the man who found the body of Joseph Bouquet.
Hanging by the neck from a rope and then disappearing.
Tell us about the Phantom Pampan.
Phantom Pampa? Pam pom vamping phantom phantom pampa.
It's no laughing matter, sir. I've seen him, the Phantom. I've seen him down the stairs dozens of times. A walking fire, sir. A ghost with his head burning, with flames. A hideous apparition. A burning head floating in the air, without a body or legs, ghastly.
Nonsense! I don't believe a word of it. The Phantom of yours is just a childish fiction.
It is certainly not, sir. It's not a fiction at all. It's a true fact. The Phantom exists. I've heard his voice.
Have you ever seen him?
He respects me because I take care of his box the way he likes it. He gives me things.
Give you things? What do you mean?
Tell us about it, madam. Madam, who is it?
Jiri, Madame Jiri, keeper of box number 5. And my daughter, Meg, is one of the opera dancers.
I do not wish to hear about your daughter.
She is considered one of the best, Meg is. Well, it's like this. The opera ghost is angry because you used his box this evening.
How do you know he's angry?
He told me so himself.
So he talks to you. So you've actually met him.
No, sir. I've never seen him until today. But I've often heard his voice. Where? Inside box number 5, sir. He sometimes asks me for an extra cushion, and he always thanks me afterwards. And every time he uses the box.
But if you've never seen him in the box, how can you say that he uses it?
He doesn't, sir. And every time he's there, he leaves me 2 presents.
Present? The members of the opera staff are not permitted to receive present members of the audience.
He leaves me a red rose and a box of English chocolates. My favorite. Here. They are mine, sir. May I have them back?
Certainly not. These are the property of the Paris Opera.
They are personal gifts, sir.
No.
My name is on the box. To Madame Julie, who takes such good care of the opera ghost. And look here. This is the rose he gave me this evening. You saw him, didn't you?
Also, opera property.
How dare you, sir? The rose and the chocolates are mine. You have no right to.
You have no right, Madame Julie, to steal the property of the Paris Opera. This is the thief, pure and simple. You will have to be dismissed.
But the phantom will be...
I don't believe a word about this opera ghost. It's just a fiction. The woman's man, or at least I am. Madame Julie, you are dismissed. We will find another person to take care of box number 5.
You are fools, both of you. You don't know the way the phantom works. I'm warning you. He will get his revenge. You haven't had the last of this. There will be even worse things happening soon. You just see. Terrible thing. Terrible.
She's quite mad.
She suddenly looks upset, man. What about the fireman, Pampan?
He's just a superstitious idiot. He lets his imagination run away with him. Remy, make sure Madame Julie leaves the theater tonight. Appoint a new boxkeeper.
Very well, sir. And what about this contract?
Ignore it. Don't pay 1 single franc to this fictitious opera ghost. Not a franc, do you understand?
Yes, sir. And what about the box, sir? Box number 5.
Sell it, Remy. Sell it to the public. I refuse to be controlled by an imaginary person who calls himself the opera ghost.
It's probably a trick being made by someone. Someone who wants to get 20,000 francs a month without working for it. It may be a trick, sir, but if we ignore these terms of the contract, there is bound to be trouble. As Madame Julie says, something terrible will happen.
オペラ座の怪人は実在するのでしょうか。皆さんは歓迎パーティーで黒クをご覧になりましたか。あれは幽霊だったのでしょうか。あるいは誰かが幽霊の姿に扮していたか。消火係のパンパンは地下で幽霊と呼んでいます。胴体のない火に包まれた頭だけが空中を漂っているというのです。 信じられますか？新支配人になった2人は絶対信じないでしょう。秘書のレミーは職務規定書に血で書いてあった幽霊の要求に支配人たちは応じるべきだと思っています。幽霊の要求とは、5番ボックス席は幽霊のためにいつも開けておくこと、毎月2万フランを幽霊に支払うこと。しかし支配人たちはそれを無視することに決め、今夜自らがその5番ボックス席を使いました。お金を支払うつもりもありません。ジリー夫人は観客から贈り物を受け取った。そしてそれは規則違反であるということで、5番ボックス席の案内係をクビになってしまいました。もっともジリー夫人はそれは幽霊からもらったものだと言っているんですが、こうして5番ボックス席は一般に売りに出されることになってしまいました。怪人をまた怒らせることになるでしょう。そしてまた恐ろしいことが起こるに違いありません。さて、クリスティーンの方はというと、彼女はその後マルガリータ役として舞台に立つことはありませんでした。ラ・カルロッタが回復し、自分の役に復帰したからです。ラウルド・シャイニー子爵はクリスティーヌへの思いがさらに募り、何度も会ってほしいと手紙を書きました。クリスティーヌは最初は楽屋で彼に会った時、気づかないふりをしていましたが、実は子供の頃一緒に遊んだ中でお互いによく知っていたんです。ついにクリスティーヌはラウルを自分の楽屋に招き入れました。
Yes, I remember that day so well. That windy beach. We two running along at the edge of the sea, and my silk scarf suddenly unwinding from my neck and blowing out over the waves.
And me dashing out into the surf, right up to my waist, and struggling in the strong current. But I did rescue the scarf, didn't I?
Madame Valerius was furious because I was so careless.
Professor Valerius gave me a good scolding too. He said, the sea was too dangerous on such a windy day. And my mother scolded me too for getting so wet. What happened to the Valerius family?
The old professor died 5 years ago. Now, I live in the house of Madame Valerius. Those are so happy days, so carefree and innocent. But now...
Yes, now. What is so different now? I loved you long ago when we were children. And I still love you now. Only 1,000 times more deeply, more passionately. Christine, I cannot live without you.
Cannot live without me. You are dreaming, my friend.
Don't laugh, Christine. I am really serious. And you love me too. Don't deny it. That's why you wrote to me.
No, I wrote to you like the child I used to be. Seeing you here the other day, when I was so exhausted, when you mentioned the scarf, made me think back to those happy days. I wanted to talk of the past.
No, let us talk of the present, about now, about our love for each other. When I came to your dressing room, was that the first time you noticed me in the theater?
No, I often saw you with your brother in the audience. I knew you would soon come to me.
But why did you laugh at me that first time when I came here, when I mentioned the scarf?
Did I laugh?
Yes, you laughed and didn't recognize me. Why? You don't answer, and I'll tell you the reason. It was because there was another man here, another man who loved you and would be jealous of a man like me. That's true, isn't it? Who is it, Christine? Who is it?
There was no other man in the room. Only the doctor. He soon left the room, and then I told you to leave too.
Yes, so that you might be alone with the other man.
What other man?
The man who said to you, Christine, you must love me. You must. You must.
You heard that. You were listening behind the door?
Yes, I was. And I heard everything. He said, your soul was a beautiful thing. And he thanked you. He said, the angels wept tonight.
Listen, well, there's something I must tell you. Do you remember what Professor Valerius told us about the angel of music?
Yes, I remember. He said his great inspiration, his great power to teach you singing came from the angel of music. And that's how the professor taught you to sing so beautifully.
No, it wasn't him. The professor taught me only the beginnings. Then he died. Before he died, he said to me, when I am in heaven, I will send the angel of music to you, and he will teach you to sing 1,000 times better than now.
The angel of music will teach you, but how?
Professor Valerius is in heaven, and as he promised, I have been visited by the angel of music.
I think I understand. You have had the angel of music. And that's why you sang the role of Margarita so beautifully the other night.
Yes, I have heard the angel of music. Here, in this dressing room, the angel comes here every day to teach me.
The angel teaches you here? In this dressing room?
Yes, here. And I am not the only person who has heard him.
Who else has heard the angel?
You have, my friend. The other evening, you heard him here.
I heard him here? No, no, Christine! You can't expect me to believe a fantasy like that. It was a human voice. A man's voice!
Do you think I am so immoral as that? To lock myself up alone with a man in my dressing room? Surely you don't believe that? There wasn't a man here! You said so yourself!
I heard a man talking in here, but when I came in, after you had gone, the room was empty.
There you are! You see? There's no marvel! It was the angel of music!
Dear Christine, this is beyond belief. I think someone is playing a trick on you. Or this is just a figment of your imagination.
No, it's true, it's true! Oh, wow! You don't believe me! You don't believe me! You think I'm having a secret love affair with a man! But I'm not! I'm not! It was the angel, I tell you! The angel of music! If you don't believe that, then leave me! Leave me! Leave me!
謎はますます深まります。クリスティーヌの言う音楽の天使というのは誰なのか、一体何なのか。クリスティーヌが以前歌の指導を受けていた亡くなったバレリウス教授の魂なのでしょうか、あるいは天の音楽の力から舞い降りていた神のようなもの、歌の天才そのものなのでしょうか。ラールには楽屋で聞いたあの声が理解できません。しかし誰かが、あるいは精霊のようなものがクリスティーヌに天国にいるどんな天使たちよりも美しく歌う方法を教えたのですとラールは感じています。オペラ座の支配人たちモーシャルマンとポリニーには新たな心配事が出てきます。彼らは職務規定中に怪人が捨て替えた要求を無視しました。そしてジーニー夫人をクビにした後、5番ボックス席のアナ係にはギャビオン夫人を新しく任命しました。しかしギャビオン夫人はだんだん恐ろしくなってきています。怪人は再び腹を立て、 何通かの手紙を送りつけてきました。
No, sir, I don't like it at all. It gives me the creeps. The box is haunted. Whenever I'm in there on duty or cleaning it, I get shivers up and down my backbone. There is a ghost in there, sir, or something horrible.
I suppose she's talking about the Phantom of the Opera.
It's clear that she's aware of something strange, something supernatural.
Fiddlesticks, it's nonsense.
I got this letter, sir. From the opera ghost. This is what it says. My dear Madame Gavin,
The Phantom is always so polite.
you have no right to be keeper of box number 5. You have stolen the position of Madame Julie, your predecessor. You must resign. If you do not resign, you will come to grief beyond the opera ghost.
This is too much. Look at it, written in blood again. Have you seen the phantom, Madame Gavin? Have you heard it speak? Has the ghost left you any gift?
Sometimes, when I'll be alone in the box, I've heard this long, mocking laughter. Ha 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 ha. Like that. Only much more eerie, but I've never seen any ghosts in there. Only ticket holders, members, audience.
Has the Phantom given you anything?
Yes. This.
What's that? A rose?
No, sir. It's deadly nightshade. A poisonous weed. If you just touch it with your tongue or even sniff it, you'll die in 20 minutes. It's lethal.
Deadly nightshade. Just what the Phantom would use.
There isn't any phantom. This is a fat work of a madman and insane criminal. Did he give you anything else?
Yes.
Chocolate?
Toadstools. They look a bit like chocolate. I almost ate one, but they are toadstools, the most dangerous kind.
Poisonous mushrooms. These are Amanita muscaria. Very toxic indeed.
From hell itself.
This is most unpleasant, but our best policy is to ignore everything. Just go as if nothing has happened.
So, you want me to sniff deadly nightshade, eat poisons, mushrooms, and die? Is that part of my job, gentlemen?
Look, what's that? A letter.
A letter? On the table? There wasn't any letter there before. Who put it there?
Not me. Madame Gavin, did you put it there?
Me? No, sir. I haven't touched that table. I haven't been anywhere near it.
You?
No, sir. Of course not. It's a complete mystery, sir. There was no letter on the table when we came into the room.
That's what I said. Who's it from?
Written in blood again.
It's from the Phantom.
Read it, Remy. I don't want to be contaminated by such garbage.
To the managers of the Paris Opera. My dear managers, so you have decided to fight a war with me? If you wish to keep the peace, please consider the following 4 points. 1. You must give me back my private box number 5, starting from today. 2. The part of Margarita tonight must be sung by Christine Dyer, not by La Carlotta. Never mind about La Carlotta. She will fall ill again. 3. You must immediately dismiss Madame Gavin and reinstate Madame Jury, whose good services I much appreciate and miss. 4. Please pay me immediately my monthly allowance of 20,000 francs. If you refuse to follow these orders, the performance of the Faust opera will have my curse upon it. Take my advice and be warned. The opera ghost.
This is most insufferable. I shall summon the police and have the criminal arrested.
And how will you do that, sir? No one knows where the Phantom can be found. How can you arrest him?
This morning, I received this letter from your ghost. He tells me to come and see you today. He says you have something important to tell me. I understand that you will give me back my job.
You brazen-faced, presumptuous happy. How dare you show your face in here? Out, woman! Out this instant, or there will be another murder!
The Phantom said...
Out, you migrant barbarian! Out!
As for you, you usurper, you will be punished for unlawfully taking my place in box number 5. The Phantom won't stand for it. Be sure of it. He will get his revenge, and he might even murder you.
Don't speak to me like that, you demanded fish. I'm more right than you to be in this theater.
Get your face behind of me. You devoted scoundrel. Call yourself a housekeeper. Everyone knows that your point is wanton pussycat.
Pussycat, how dare you speak to me like that?
And you devoted scoundrel.
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
Out of my sight!
Stop it!
Number 5.
Stop this fire!
You devoted scoundrel. Remember me.
Stop
This
it!
is out of my sight!
Stop!
So, it's to be war with the Phantom of the Opera.
怪人からの手紙には4つの要求が書いてありました。5番ボックス席は怪人がいつでも自由に使えるように開けておくこと。オペラファウストのマルガリータ役はラ・カルロッタではなくクリスティーン・ダーに持たせること。ジリー夫人を5番ボックス席の案内係に復帰させること。そして彼の月給2万フランを直ちに支払うこと。しかしモンシャルマンはこんな脅しに屈せず怪人と戦っていこうと決めてしまったのです。その頃大招かの強いラ・カルロッタも今夜は歌わないようにと告げる手紙を受け取っていました。 そして彼女はいくつかキャンディーも受け取っていましたが、差出人の名前は箱には書いてありませんでした。
This box of candies was delivered. Jellied fruit!
Oh, my favorite! Who are they from?
There's no name on the box, madam. I wonder who sent them.
One of my admirers, of course.
But madam has so many.
And thousands of adoring admirers, all kneeling at my feet. It's intoxicating, like a drug.
Madam is so famous.
Yes, there's going to be another fair house tonight. All the highest persons of fashion, the very cream of Paris society, dukes and duchesses, princes and princesses, the president, the prime minister and his government, lords and ladies, leaders from every walk of life. They have all come to hear me, the supreme prima donna in the world of opera, the unique, singular, and irreplaceable Carlotta.
The queen of all the ladies and artists of Spain. I'm so proud of you, madam. It is such a great honor to be made to the most famous opera singer in the world, La Carlotta.
My voice is like the golden light of heaven, turned into the purest of sound.
Everyone knows how brilliant you are, madam.
100 times, 1,000 times more melodious than that conceited upstart Christine Dyer. When I was ill a few weeks ago, she stole my part of Margarita. She had no right to do that. The performance should have been cancelled.
Of course, madam. It was very strange how you fell ill suddenly on that day, as if you had been drugged or poisoned.
Yes, it was sabotage. I was afflicted with a brain-splitting headache by some unnatural power. It was the evil power of Christine Dyer's envy.
She had great success that night, madam. But have no fear, since then. She has never been allowed to perform that part of Margarita again.
My part, my supreme role of Margarita, who is bewitched by the magician Faust, and then betrays him.
That part was made for you, madam. No other singer is so perfect as Margarita.
A thousand pardons, madam, but this letter has just arrived. I beg you to forgive my intrusion. I trust you're ready for Act 3, madam.
Naturally, when have I ever failed to be ready for performance?
I hope Madame La Carlotta is in her finest form.
When have I ever been less than in my finest form? Rest content, monsieur. My performance tonight will be another tour de force without fail.
I believe you entirely, madam. The whole of Paris awaits your unsurpassable rendering of Margarita. I will take my leave, madam.
That stage manager, monsieur, is like all the secret flunky. He's a born flatterer. Now, Let me read this letter. You read it, Rosa. I must attend to my face.
It's written in red ink, madam. How very strange.
Read it, Rosa.
To the peacock, proud singer, La Carlotta. If you appear on stage as Margarita tonight, you must be prepared for the most heartbreaking misfortune. The moment you open your mouth to sing, a tragedy will begin. A tragic misfortune worse than death itself. From the opera ghost.
The phantom of the opera.
The phantom, madam.
Yes, the phantom. And that is not red ink. It's blood. He's trying to frighten me, trying to warn me off the stage again. He wants Christine Daae to sing the part again. He wants her to win another great success. But he won't. He won't. No, I'll sing the part myself. I won't allow the phantom to get the better of me. I'm going to sing tonight. I'm going to sing the part of Margarita. I don't care what the phantom tries to do.
ラ・カルロッタも怪人の命令を無視します。今夜歌うなと警告されていたにもかかわらず、怪人がどんなに落としてきてもマルガリータ役は自分が歌うんだと決めてしまったのです。今まさに彼女はオペラ公演でファウストとの有名な愛のデュエットを歌おうとしています。ファウストは生涯を通じて全ての望みを叶えてもらうため、悪魔に魂を売り渡した男です。その望みの一つがマルガリータに愛されること。確かに彼女はファウストを愛したけれども、悪魔はそれが長続きしないことを知っていました。マルガリータはすぐに裏切るだろうか。これからお目にかけるのはファウスト役のカルロ・ポンチとマルガリータ役のラ・カルロッタ。
any notice. Go on with your singing.
Tonight is enough to bring the chandeliers and the whole opera house crashing down.
これより10分間の休憩を行います。時間がなりましたら席に戻ってください。We now have an intermission for 10 minutes. Please return to the seat. Father, sound. Thank you. ついに大変な悲劇が起きてしまいました。これらの騒動は全て自分の要求と警告が無視されたために怪人が引き起こしたものなんです。ラ・カルロッタは二度とこのパリオペラ座で歌うことはありませんでした。怪人は彼女に運命で送ったキャンディーに含まれる強力な薬を用いて彼女の声をカエルのようなひどい声にしてしまい、あまりの試食と絶望に耐えきれなくなったラ・カルロッタはこのパリから永遠に姿を消してしまったのです。ポリリンの家政婦ギャビオ夫人はジリエ夫人の仕事を引き継ぎ5番ボックス席の案内係になったのですが、倒れてきた舞台セットの下敷きになり亡くなりました。この事件があって間もなくクリスティーン・ダイヤは2週間の間姿を消しました。一体どこへ行ってしまったのか。そしてついにラールはクリスティーヌが目を隠していたバレリウス夫人のところにやってきました。バレリウス夫人の亡くなったご主人は以前クリスティーヌの先生でした。例の音楽の天使の話を最初にしたのはこのバレリウス教授だったのです。教授は自分が死んだ後クリスティーヌのもとに音楽の天使がやってくると言っていたのでした。
by Count Leo de Chagny, madam. Sir, this is Madame Valerius, the owner of the house. My mistress, Mademoiselle Christina, lives here, in lodgings on the second floor.
Madame, my dear Madame Valerius, it is such a long time since we last met.
My dear Leo, yes, such a long time. More than 10 years at least. We have not met since my dear husband, the professor, passed away.
My heartfelt condolences, Madame. It grieved me greatly that I could not attend your husband's funeral. I was far from France, traveling in the East.
He often spoke of you in his last days.
How well I remember those happy days at the seaside when I was a child.
Yes, the sweet little Christine Dye was living with us. And the professor was teaching her to sing.
And I was staying with my mother in the same hotel. We used to take walks together along the beach.
Oh, that poor little Christine. Orphaned when she was so young. The professor was a good friend of her parents. And when they were lost at sea, in that terrible shipwreck, we took the little child in. And she was like our own daughter.
You are very good to her, Madame.
She was a gift from God. And now it is heaven that sent you here today. It is a wonderful chance for us to talk about Christine.
Madame, I must ask you, where is Christine? She has not been seen at the Paris Opera for almost 2 weeks.
Ah, Christine. Ah, now she's with her good genius.
Her good genius? Who is that? I do not understand.
Why? I'm speaking of the angel of music. That is her good genius.
Who is this angel of music? She told me something about...
You mustn't tell anyone. It's a secret, not a word.
Not a word, Madame. You can depend on me. I'll never tell a single soul. But what is this secret? And why is it a secret?
I'm very fond of you, dear boy. I know I can trust you. You do know, don't you, that Christine is very fond of you too?
Christine? Did she tell you that? Does she feel affection for me?
She used to speak about you almost every day. And then...
Used to speak of me, and not now?
I think you hope to make her your wife. But I don't think you know how it is now. Did you think Christine was free?
Isn't she free? Is she engaged to be married to someone else?
No, of course not. You know very well that Christine couldn't marry, even she wanted to.
But I don't know very well. I don't know anything. Why can't Christine marry?
Because of the angel music, of course.
The angel of music? I don't understand.
The angel music will not allow Christine to marry.
Won't allow her? Why not?
Well, he forbids her to marry, without actually forbidding her. It's like this. He tells her that if she gets married, she will never hear his voice again, and that he would go away forever and never teach again.
But what right does he have to control her?
Christine has a great dream to be a supreme singer of the world. She needs the angel music to teach her. Without him, she will never be able to realize her dream. So she can't let him go. It's quite natural.
Yes, I suppose it is quite natural. And that's why she can't marry anyone. But tell me, Madame Valerius, where does this angel of music live?
Why, in heaven, of course.
In heaven? But that's impossible. Such things cannot happen in this modern world.
The angel music lives in heaven, and sometimes he comes to Christine and teaches her.
But, is Christine still pure? Hasn't she become the slave of this angel's passion? I mean, if he loves her so much.
Christine is as pure as the blue sky on a sunny day. If you doubt that, you must leave this house at once.
But, how long has she known this angel, this good genius as you call him?
Not very long. About 3 months, I think. Yes, just 3 months ago. He began to give her singing lessons.
Singing lessons? So, he's a music teacher, a real man. Where does he give her lessons?
Now that she had gone away with him, I cannot say. But up to 2 weeks ago, he gave her singing lessons in her dressing room. It would be impossible here. It would disturb the other lodgers. But in the opera, in the early morning, there is no one but hear them. You see?
Yes. I see. The news you give me almost breaks my heart. Where has this man taken her now? Why have they gone away? When can I meet my sweet Christine again?
Be patient, my dear boy. Be patient.
Madam, this letter has been delivered.
Who brought it?
I'm not sure, madam. I was outside cleaning the front door and opposite. And this carriage and horses started tearing down the street. And just as it went past the house, the carriage window opened. And I saw this lady's hand. A lady's hand holding this letter. And then the letter came flying through the air towards me. The carriage was gone, down the street and round the corner.
Did you see the lady's face?
Just for a moment, madam. It was as white as a sheet.
Was it your mistress, Mademoiselle Dai?
I couldn't be sure, madam. It might have been.
Was there anyone else in the carriage?
I thought I saw a shadowy figure behind her in the carriage. I think it was a man in black, sir.
Let me have the letter, son. Why, Leo? This letter is for you.
For me? Is it from... Yes, it's from Christine. Oh. But how did she know I was here?
You look excited. What does she say?
My dear Raoul, go to the Paris Opera, stand at the foot of the grand staircase, and wait for me there. Don't mention this appointment to a single person. Oh, Madame Valerius, I've mentioned it to you.
Fear not, dear boy. I will keep the secret safe.
I will be dressed in a black cloak and hood. If you love me, do these things that I ask you, Christine.
You must go, Leo. Do as she says. Then perhaps you can talk with her again. Go to the Paris Opera tomorrow night.
I will go. I will go to the Paris Opera tomorrow night.
こうしてパリーズ夫人はラールにクリスティーヌがオペラ座の学園で音楽の天使から歌の指導を受けていたのだということを教えてくれました。ラールは深い嫉妬心と絶望に苛まれました。彼は子供の頃からずっとクリスティーヌを愛していましたし、今では妻にしたいと思っていたのです。彼女は一体どこへ行ってしまったのか。もしかするとこの謎の天才、音楽の天使に捕らえられ悪の道に引きずり込まれてしまったのかとラウルは心配になりません。 そしてクリスティーンからの手紙、その手紙にはラールにパリオペラ座で明日会ってほしいという内容を書いてありました。一体何が起こるのでしょうか。
Is it you? Oh, where have you been these last 2 weeks?
Hush! You must not mention my name here! Ah! It is too late!
Phantom, in a mask of death! Just let me get my hands on you!
Stand back! Do not touch me! I am the Scarlet Death!
Don't care what you are. Keep away from Christine Dye! Ah, so icy cold. His grasp is like freezing iron. Release me. Let me go.
I said, do not touch me. I am the good genius.
Genius? What? Are you the angel of music?
The angel of death.
Villain, a criminal, a murderer, a madman!
Raoul! Do not touch him! Come this way! Follow me!
Do not fly away from me. I will never let you escape.
Oh my God! Who are you?
Everybody in the Paris Opera knows me. They call me the Passion. I come and go as I please, but no one knows why.
Are you the Phantom?
No! He went that way.
Don't let him get away! Seize him! The Phantom is destroying the life of Christine Dye. He must die entirely. Body and soul after him. He must be captured. He must be unmasked. Oh, Christine, we must not let him escape. It's he.
Whom do you speak of? Who is he? Who must not escape?
You know very well the man who is hiding behind that hideous red mask of death. Your evil genius, the Scarlet Death, the Phantom of the Opera. Your angel of music. He's an insane criminal, a dangerous lunatic. To let him escape will be fatal, fatal to you, Christine. He will come back, he will find you again and kill you.
No, you don't understand. My angel of music cannot do me harm.
I'll seize him and rip off his mask.
No! No, you must never do that. If you take off his mask, he'll die! He'll die of misery and shame!
He's destroying you, Christine. Now let me go.
You shall not leave. In the name of our love, Raoul, do not try to leave this room.
In the name of our love? What do you mean by that? It's a lie. You do not love me. You have never loved me. You a liar, a dishonest, immoral woman. Madame Valerius believed you were pure, but here you are, living with a phantom in a scarlet mask of death in the Paris Opera. And you love this hideous phantom. Don't deny it. And he loves you. I despise you, Christine. I hate you.
You are mistaken, Raoul. someday you will beg me to forgive you. You will cry for pardon. And I will forgive you.
You are driving me mad. I thought you were pure and noble, but now I find that you are nothing but an opera
You
star.
wronged me, you wronged me.
You have wronged me. Oh, let me die of shame and despair.
No, well, no. You must live, you must live. I do love you. I shall always love you. But now, there are things I cannot explain.
Why can't you explain? What is this hideous mystery?
I met you tonight in order to tell you. But you have lost faith in me. You no longer believe me, so now I must go away forever.
And where will you go? What kind of hell you are going to? Or is it a heaven, Christine? Is it a paradise of love?
Oh, my dearest Raoul. How can I explain? It's a tragedy. It's a deeply tragic story. So hard for anyone to believe. But I must go. I must leave you. You must promise not to follow me.
But shall we ever meet again? You promised to forgive me.
Perhaps we shall meet again someday. Perhaps. But now, goodbye. Goodbye, my dearest friend. Goodbye. Oh, poor Eric. Oh. Poor Eric. If only people could understand, they would not condemn you. They would feel pity for you, Eric. They would feel such great pity for you. Oh, poor Eric. Poor lonely Eric.
If only I were loved. If only I were loved for what I am, I would not grieve.
Is that you, Eric? I am here, waiting for you.
Only I am loved. I'm loved for something that sham that none believe.
I am here, Eric. I am ready. I am ready to begin my lesson.
If only I could somehow make you love me for my own sake.
ペラ座の怪人と音楽の天使は同一人物であるということがこれではっきりと分かりました。そしてその男はどういう理由か分かりませんが、クリスティーヌを支配する強い力を持っているようです。それは多分クリスティーヌに天国にいるどんな天使たちの美しく歌う方法を指導できる唯一の男だから。そして多分彼女が怪人の秘密を知ってしまったから。もしかすると彼女だけはあの仮面の下の顔を知っているのかもしれません。クリスティーヌは怪人と共に鏡の向こうへ消えてしまいました。一体どこへ行ってしまったのでしょう。クリスティーヌが再び姿を消し、ラールもまた絶望に陥っています。そろそろ私が彼を助ける時が来たようです。
Oh, Christine! How hideous! How absolutely terrifying! Oh, how can I save you from the clutches of that diabolical fiend? Oh, Christine! Christine! Oh, who is it? Who's there?
It's I, the passion. May I come and...
Darius, the passion! What is that letter? Oh, it's ghastly, beyond the worst nightmares of imagination.
Does she mention the phantom's mask?
Yes, she says that she saw the phantom without his mask. And it's too terrible to tell you.
You need not tell me, young man. I know where was the face behind the phantom's mask.
Yes, the phantom is surely insane.
Yes, mad. A brilliant genius gone mad.
Someone's coming. We must hide. Madame Valerius.
Don't be surprised that I am here. Madame Jury came to my house and told me that Christine had disappeared again.
But it's my belief that she's here in the opera house.
She wrote this letter.
They call you the passion, don't they? You seem to know a lot about what goes on in this opera house. How is it that you can come and go as you please?
Because I know everything about the phantom, madam. It was I who brought him here to France.
Oh, this is a tale of unmitigated horror. The phantom's face. She has seen the face behind the mask. And she writes here, horror, horror, horror.
That was her voice. Did you hear it?
And it was his voice too. The same words after hers.
Are they here in this room?
No, it was an echo. There are strange acoustic effects in this building, madam. A whisper 5 floors below may sound like a despair up here. The cry of horror down by the underground lake may sound like a whisper in this room.
Underground lake?
Yes, deep down in the foundations of this building is a huge cavern. And in that cave is a natural lake. Beyond the lake is a labyrinth of secret rooms. All these were designed by the Phantom when he was working for Charles Garnier, the chief architect of the opera house.
And does the phantom live down there?
Yes, he is down there now.
With Christine? Oh, we must rescue her before it's too late.
We have some time, young man. The Phantom is a brilliant musical composer, and for years he has been composing his masterpiece, The Devil's Triumph. He needs the companionship of Christine Dye until the great work is completed.
And when will that be?
Tonight, at midnight, he told me the composition will be finished.
Tonight, at midnight, we have hardly 1 hour to spare.
We must go down underground and save Christine Dye. Which is the way, sir? Please guide us.
We have time. First, I must tell you that I know the Phantom's history. His name is Eric, and he comes from Iceland. He came to work in Iran. It was called Persia then. And there, he had a terrible accident. Eric fell from high wall, fell into a great cauldron of boiling oil, screaming with agony. He tried to tear the scalded skin from his face.
No more. I can't bear it anymore.
So that's why the Phantom wears a mask.
We must go down to the lake this instant. There's so little time. That's the way down to the cellars. Christine went through the wall mirror, but I don't know how to operate a secret spring.
Nor do I, but we can soon solve that problem. Stand back. 1, 2, 3. Go through. You go first. I will follow.オペラハウスに頻繁に現れるこの不思議な男、エリックについてもう少しお話ししなければなりません。ほんの数ヶ月前、エリックはステージに立っているクリスティーン・ダイを初めて見て恋に落ちてしまいました。ある日、クリスティーンがメダルを伝うのにバレリウス教授と音楽の天使の話をしている時、彼はこの話を聞いて自分がこの亡くなった教授の魂のふりをして歌の指導をしようと決心します。もともとエリックは素晴らしい魅力的な声をしていましたから。最初クリスティーンは優しい教授が約束通り歌の指導に戻ってきてくれたんだと信じていました。しかしエリックはあまりに彼女を深く愛していたので、自分が実在する人間であると分かってしまったんです。ある日の午後、エリックが椅子に座って居眠りをしていた時、仮面が滑り落ちてクリスティーンは初めて怪人の仮面の下の顔を見てしまいます。それはもうゾッとするような恐ろしい顔だったのです。エリックは突然目を覚まし、この秘密を絶対誰にも喋らないことを約束させました。その上、誰とも結婚しないことも約束させたのです。約束の印として彼は指輪を与え、もしもこの醜いからのことを誰かに話すようなことがあればお前を殺すと言ったのです。こうしてクリスティーヌエリックはクリスティーヌを完全に支配するようになりました。クリスティーヌはエリックの醜い顔と彼が孤独であることに同情しています。と同時に彼はとても遅いのです。Wait. We must go down this way. This will take us to the lowest level built opera house
No one could imagine there was setup so deep as this.
Eric was talking that everything was felt belonged to him. No one else ever comes down here but him.
The secret underground lake. Is there really a lake down here?
We shall soon come to it. Now, we must go down.
The flaming head of fire! It's the phantom! Just as Bamban the fireman described! How does it move like that? Without a body?
The Phantom of the Opera has never been seen like this above ground. Look, this head is not wearing a mask, and it's not Eric.
Whoever it is, it's enough to give someone a heart attack.
Sir, opera ghost, is it you? Are you the phantom of the opera?
No, I am the god, the rat catcher. Whatever you do, don't move and don't come near me.
Why not? What are you doing?
I am surrounded by rats on every side, all around my feet. I must make them come with me, and then I shall drown them all in the rain.
Why are you holding that lantern in that strange way? Shining only on your face? You have terrified us.
If I shine the lantern forward, the rats in front of me will be frightened and run away. This is the only way I can keep them together. Now, let me go.
I never realized
there could be so many of these vicious little creatures in one place underground. Ooh, rats make me feel sick.
This will make Pampa laugh when he hears that his flaming head of fire is nothing but a rat catcher.
Hush! There's nothing to laugh about, Madam Zuri. Now, we must hasten to the underground lake. That way.私の正体を明かさなければならないと逆対応です。弊社人と呼ばれる私は以前イラン国王国立警察長官をしていました。エリックはアイスランドからフェンスにやっていてイラン国王の建築設計主任になりました。そして宮殿内に極秘で作るボンボン部屋の設計を任されたのです。この仕事が終わった後、エリックは国王は私にエリックを殺せと命令しました。しかし私はどうしても彼を殺すことはできず、彼と一緒に逃げることにしました。宮殿の部屋をよじ登って逃げようとした時、彼は煮立っている油の入った大鍋に落ちてしまい、全身に大やけどを負ってしまいました。私はすぐに助け出したのですが、彼の顔には見るに耐えないようなひどいやけどなどが残ってしまいました。こうして彼は世の中に激しい憎悪を抱くようになり、復讐を考えるようになったのです。そしてフランスにたどり着き、エリックはこのベルハウスに携わる仕事に就くことができました。そしてオペラハウスが完成し、彼の仕事が終わってしまってからもこの地下奥深くに住み続けています。そこでは自分の醜い顔を世間にさらさずに生きています。そこでエリックはオルガンを作り、悪魔の勝利という大作を何年もかけ作曲しています。今夜その曲が完成します。そしてそれから一体何が起こるのでしょうか。それを確かめに地下の池まで降りていってみましょう。
It is finished, my masterpiece, the Devil's Triumph, which I have been working on day after day for nearly 15 years. It is finished, Christine. My task is accomplished. The Devil's Triumph, the Devil, yes. I am the devil, aren't I? And now I am the devil, enjoying to the full my long-awaited triumph. A twofold triumph.
Why do you call it a twofold triumph, Eric?
This is the first triumph.
And the second?
You, my dear. You, my long-desired sweetheart. The treasure of my wounded soul. My adorable Christine Doyle. To win you and have you here with me. In my underground palace by the lake is my second triumph, the greatest triumph of all!
What do you mean to do with me?
First, marry you. Then, possess you, Christine. Possess you utterly. I already possess your soul. but not yet. Have I tasted the beauty of your body? And when I have done that, we two shall die together, drown together in the lake beneath the Police Opera House.
Why should we die? Why should I die? What have I done to deserve death, Eric?
You have dared to fall in love with another man. You promised to be faithful to me, but you have betrayed me. You pretend to love me, but really, all the time, the true feelings of your heart are directed towards that young, noble man. Proud and shiny!
It is not so, Eric. I have rejected him. I kept my promise to you, but you don't believe me.
I know! I know everything about you. I know everything about him. And you have betrayed me, abandoned me, left me all alone in my ugliness and solitude. I am so lonely, Christine. So lonely.
I have tried to love you, Eric. I have done my best to love you, but you have never loved me truly.
What about all these flowers? I have spent a fortune on beautiful flowers for your pleasure, Christine. Isn't that a sign of my love for you? But you love better another man.
No, it's not true. I love only you, Eric.
You love me. You hate me. My ugly face makes you sick.
The first time I saw it, I was shocked. But not now, Eric, not now! Now, take off your mask and look at me, and let me look at you again. Without fear, without disgust, without hatred. Take off your mask and let me see your face.
Do you mean that? You wish me to take off my mask?
Yes! Take it off, Eric, and never wear it again in your life. I know you have a beautiful soul. Your music, these flowers you have kept me before, they are all beautiful. Take off your mask.
And when I take off my mask, will you kiss me on the mouth? And will you become my wife? And will you love me until the end of our days?
I will! I will! I will! Take off your mask and let me see your face.
I will! I will! I will! There! I have taken it off. Now look at me, Christine.
I am looking at you. I am not afraid.
Now you must kiss me on the mouth.
Untie these ropes. Let me stand up and embrace you in my arms.
The ring! The ring! Where is the ring, Christine? Where's the ring I gave you? It's not on your finger!
Oh, Eric, I don't know. I don't know what's happened to it. It must have slipped off my finger. I must have lost it.
Lost it? Have you given it to Viscount Shaggy?
Oh, no, Eric. You must believe me. I have not betrayed you. Do not kill me.
Where is it, Christine? Where is the precious ring I gave you? Where is the ring? The ring! The ring! The ring!
It is here! The ring is here! I have it, Eric!
Viscount Shaggy, you! How did you find your way down here? So, you did betray me. Now it is clear. And you gave my ring to him!
No, I did not.
Christine didn't give it to me! I found it on the floor of her dressing room!
You are both liars! You here too, the faithful Persian. You betrayed me too.
I kept your secret, Eric, as long as I could. But then you began to behave in strange ways.
I fell in love.
Yes, you fell in love with an innocent girl and tried to corrupt her. And just now, you are about to murder Christine Dye, you wretched malefactor!
Keep away from me! Keep back! Do you want your sweetheart to die?
Kill me, Eric. I'd be so happy to die now. Being with you is like living in hell. It always has been. Endless agony and disgust. Did you think I loved you, Eric? Did you think I would marry you and go away with you to live happily on some enchanted island? You'd be mistaken. I have never loved you. No woman could love a man so self-obsessed and with such a twisted mind and heart. I pity you. But I despise you, Eric. Despise you!
You do not love me.
No, never. I never did love you and I never will.
It's because of my hideous face. Oh!
A depraved mind and a scarred visage. Let's have a look at this ugly countenance of yours.
Don't touch his mouth!
I'm going to rip it off. There!
Oh, how utterly repulsive. Pity him, Madame Valerius.
What pity, a murderer? He wants to kill you, Christine! Look at him! The Scarlet Death, the man who has wreaked such havoc in this building. Depraved, diabolical, insane, and hideously scarred, the Phantom of the Opera!
Here he is! There, the Phantom! Oh, how disgusting! Arrest him! Arrest him!
Don't move! He'll cut her throat!
Yes, I slit her throat, and then there'll be another Scarlet Death. Now my ghoulish secret is exposed to the eyes of the world. The Phantom is unmasked. Take a long look and gaze lovingly at my repulsive visage. You'll never see another like it as long as you live. Oh, how you stare at me in such gruesome fascination. Am I not beautiful? Goodbye, my dear. I once hoped that you would love me for what I am. But it was too much to expect. It was in vain. Now let us die together here in this underground cavern. Goodbye.
No, no, stop! Don't kill her!
So, after all, I am shot dead by Sheriff Darius, chief of the secret police of the Shah of Iran. Put to death by the passion for saved my life. What ironical ending. Who is that I see there? Is it Madame Cherry?
Sir, Monsieur the ghost.
My dear, my faithful keeper of box number 5, the only woman who has ever respected me, who has ever been kind to me like a loving mother. Just one more red rose for you. My humble apologies, madam. I have no English chocolate to present to you.
Oh, sir.
You see, Madame Cherry has a little feeling for me. No one else has, Madame Cherry. But I do have a last gift for you, my masterpiece. I prayed for you, the last masterwork of the good genius, the final victory of the angel of music. If only I were loved. If only I were loved for what I am, I would not grieve. It's all I ever ask. It's all ask.
It seems that the Phantom of the Opera has now relieved its hold over Mademoiselle Christine died. Does that mean, Leo, that you intend to marry her?
I have always intended to marry her ever since we were little children.
The house of the Shaggy will never permit you to marry a low-class and immoral chorus girl from the Paris Opera.
She's not a normal girl, sir. Nor is she from the lower classes. Christine is the daughter of the late Duke and Duchess of Bordeaux. Furthermore, the Duke of Bordeaux was related to the royal family of France.
How do you know this? Can you prove it?
I can show you Christine's birth certificate, sir. I am the widow of Professor Raymond Valerius, her former guardian.
Then, Madame and Mademoiselle, I owe you my humble apologies. I have been greatly mistaken.
And she is certainly one of the finest singers that has ever been heard in the Paris Opera.
Professor Valerius taught me much, and I will be eternally faithful to his memory. But I must make it known to everyone that I owe the foremost elements of my musical skill to this tragic man here, Eric, my angel of music.
You are poor, tormented. But good angel Christine, the phantom of the opera. He must be forgiven for everything. And his genius shall not fail to live on in your future art.